This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
You're listening to INCRadio.
Broadcasting live from Chicago, Illinois. DZEM 954 AM station. Here to bring you great conversations about faith, people, places, culture, and recent events all around the district. Join us on YouTube at INCRadio.org. Hello, Northern Midwest and the rest of the world. It's time to get this show started.
Hello, everyone. It is time to get this show started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who've tuned into INCRadio Northern Midwest Satellite Studio. Yes, it is currently 4:01 p.m. Central here in Chicago, Illinois, District of Great Lakes. I'm one of your hosts, Brother Gabriel Romero, from the local congregation of Bloomingdale here in the Great Lakes District. But as always, it's not just me here on today's show. We have our two co-hosts, the three of us, our usual Northern Midwest trio that you see here every week. Let's say hi to them once again, I think I started in Rockford last time. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's go to Michigan and say hi to Tony. Good afternoon.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to INCRadio Northern Midwest. Tony Rose Valenzuela broadcasting here from Sterling Heights, Michigan. Shout out to Sterling Heights. And we have the lovely, going back to Rockford, Illinois.
Yeah, went from Bloomingdale to Sterling Heights and now to Rockford, where I am at. Also, John Vela Cruz, live here from the state of Illinois. I just realized I already mentioned Rockford earlier, but yes, you have the three of us with you today for our show. And if you can see the title of our broadcast, it is about kitchen cleanup. This is one of the things that I enjoy. I enjoy doing. You know, well, let me clarify. I enjoy seeing a clean kitchen. That's what I mean. The cleaning
gonna
part.
ask.
The cleaning part is not my favorite, but like seeing a clean kitchen is, you know, like when you're done cleaning and you just see how how clean and organized everything looks. Like that's my favorite part of cleaning. But let's talk about that. Let's talk a little bit about cleaning. Let's start with our how we organize how we organize things like in the kitchen. Like what do you guys use like your kitchen drawers like for? Because for me or for us, we kind of like here at home we kind of use them for like utensils, you know, like spoon, forks, like bread knives. We have this I don't know what you call it, the sort of like container for them where it's like it has like its own sections and you can just like place your spoon, forks, kitchen knives, like whatever, you know, like whatever you would put in there. But for you, Abe, like what do you use it for?
That I was gonna say, like, that is something like I kind of want. We don't have it in our kitchen yet, but I do want something like to hang, like to place over the sink, so that like you know, like for like cups or something like that, so that it could dry. But we do have like a kind of like a drying rack because we have like the two sink setup. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah,
we have like the one side, you know, that we wash our dishes in, and then the other side we have like the drying rack wherein we put in like the plates and stuff. But in terms of like the drawers, since you're mentioning that too, we do have one. I know we've put like oven mitts in there, or like stuff to handle like the hot pots and pans. Like we put it in that drawer. We also have one, like you said, for knives, like bread knives, or like the butter knife. That's what I mean. Also, and then we also have one for just like random gadgets. I think we had like rubber bands in there at one point, or like
Oh
matches, or
yeah.
like those lighters. You know, like
Mhm.
because I don't know if we just moved away
Do
from
you
matches.
guys use the stove? Like I mean, of course you use the stove. Like they have like the gas stove tops or like the electric ones.
Ours are gas.
No, it's the same for us. They're the ones you need to light. So yeah, I was gonna ask what you use like the lighter, like what you need a lighter for. Like yeah, like if you're using a gas like a gas stove, you need kind of like those lighters. We have ones where it's like the ones with like a long like kind of like nozzle, so your hands like not so close.
Oh,
It's not so close to the thing.
yeah.
Because it makes me nervous when it's like the ones with like a short nozzle and you have to open the you have to open the
I
stove.
was gonna say, I think what also I don't know, maybe I consider it maybe safer, but do you know those like electrical? I don't know if I'd call it like an electrical lighter, but you know the ones that like create like an arc of like lightning when you
Oh,
not lightning, but you know what I mean, like an arc of
electricity.
electricity when
Yes,
you
I know what you're
turn it
talking
on. Yeah, but we have like a couple of those too.
about.
Because yeah, no, like if you're like me, like sometimes you have a hard time lighting a match, right? So we have
Yes.
that in our drawers. But I think one that maybe a lot in our YouTube live chat can relate to,
Mhm.
because you mentioned utensils.
Yes,
Was
Leslie
it
said
wise
for
or
her she also uses silverware, kitchen utensils. May Montero said drawers are for items to keep the counter spacious. Yes, you don't want like you don't want all of your utensils like in the counter, just sitting there like in
yes,
the counter.
we,
Because for one, it's not very hygienic.
no.
It's not very hygienic to just have them sitting like on the counter as well. Actually, Leslie also mentioned. I saw one of her comments. She
Mm-hmm.
said about like just terms of like organization
Yes.
is to uh is to take the burner heads off of your like from your stove. Like this is if you're using the gas
Mm-hmm.
stove. Because if you're using the electric one, it sort of just looks like a flat surface. So
Oh,
like the
oh yeah.
cleanup is like way simpler. But yes, if you're using the gas ones, you do need to clean those off like regularly as well. But where do you store them? Do you store them in like the drying rack?
I don't think it would. I think you have to clean out like
Because you
your
have to dry them out too, right? Like after like washing them, you don't just put it back on
yeah.
the, on
My sink is also too small for that. So
mm,
I think I what we also have at home are like I don't know if I'd call it like trays, but it's kind of like another surface where we can put in like stuff to like dry. So it's not directly on the countertop, but we do have like kind of I don't want to call it like placemats, but it is kind of similar in what the use is. It's just another surface
mm,
which we're drying stuff in. But what I was gonna mention, I don't think it's been said directly yet, but I know for utensils, forks and spoons, I don't have them in the drawer. We have some in the drawers, but
mm.
they are mainly in the dishwasher for the
Oh,
storage.
like do you have the ones where like it's like a little section of uh like a little square thing where you can just place them so they're like easier to to
Yes.
grab.
It's like
Mm,
near the front, and then there's like a little compartment for like all the
yes,
forks, and then you just
comfort.
get it there. Then all the spoons, and then all the bowls go in one area. All the bowls that are the same size because we have like different size bowls we have at home sometimes, and then sometimes we have like the big bowl for like ramen. Sometimes we have a couple of those, and then plates, and then all of that, and
Yes.
then the other shelf
Yeah.
has like cooking utensils, like
I was gonna say your
spatulas.
mom
Yeah.
commented on the live chat. She said that drawers need to be tidied up every day. So does she do that? Like does she do that like every day? She tidies the drawer.
And will let us know if they aren't.
she'll,
Oh, yeah.
she'll let you know. And I saw a couple more comments. Like not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna mention names anymore. But I'm seeing a lot of like people mention like what you've said. Like aside from like silverware and utensils, like
Yeah.
I saw someone said like aluminum foils, plastic plastic storage bags. Plastic storage bags. Yes, if if you have those. Uh, this is interesting. Leslie said that for she organizes her cooking utensils in different drawers divided by plastic, wood, or metal. So she divides them
Oh,
by like materials,
that's
like what
smart.
material it is. And I wonder, is there like what do you call it? Is there like a reason why like you should like divide them by like materials. I don't know. I'm not that
Okay.
sure. But since you brought up like dishwasher, I just wanted to share this kind of like I guess funny like story that we don't use our dishwasher to wash our dishes because since we like hand
No.
washing them, like it just feels cleaner to hand wash the dishes. We use our dishwasher to store to store our, our dishes.
Yeah, like we have the dishwasher. It's called us. I'm the dishwasher. It's not the actual appliance. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like another like cabinet in a sense.
I would say it just feels cleaner, right? It just feels cleaner to wash. Like for me, like if like I've seen dishwashers in use, but for me, I don't think like I would feel that it's clean enough. Like if I don't like scrub the plates myself, like I don't feel like it's clean. It's clean enough to use.
Yeah.
So yeah, May Montero also said, "Yay for dishwasher as storage."
Like for me personally, like, I don't know if it's just a personal like satisfaction wherein like I'm able to get like the grime or like the dried up food
Mm,
off the plate when so that's why I like cleaning it by hand. I don't know why, but like dishes are one of my most favorite chores when it comes to like
mm.
anything around the house. Like I don't know, there's something about just cleaning dishes, but
For me, I know it's because I don't have to walk. Like, let's say I know you're vacuuming, you kind of just you're walking around like the room, right? Or like, uh,
oh my god.
like I know why I like it because I don't have to walk. Like, I don't have to walk for it. You're just like kind of like you're there, you're watching.
Mhm. But at least when I wash dishes, um I may get distracted. I will say I could get distracted by like leaving the water on because there is, you should at least the way that I learned, thanks mom, how to to wash the dishes is to you could do if you have plates or
Mhm.
like your pots and pans that have built up like food,
Mhm.
let them soak first.
Yes.
Um
Oh yeah, I
either
was
with
gonna
like
ask
soap.
that. Like, do you soak your dishes like before
I
you
do.
wash them?
I know like there's sometimes if you have like the Tupperware with like the tomato sauce stain on it and it's really really hard to
Mm.
get out. If you guys have any tips in the live chat, please let us know how to get rid of those, please.
Like for us, there's
Uh,
three. Like we have three steps to like washing dishes. Like there's the part where you scrub off, like you scrub off any, like any grime or any oiliness or
yeah.
any food bits on the on the plate, and then then you use soap on it to clean it, and then you rinse it, and then you let it like kind of like air dry on the on the drying rack. And Leslie said, she shared a tip. She said, add a paper towel and
Mhm.
dish soap in water to remove tomato sauce stains on plastic. I did not know that because I have plastic containers where they're like they weren't washed. Like I forgot to wash them right away,
Mhm.
and even after washing them, the tomato sauce stain is there. Like it
Mhm.
went from transparent to slightly with a tint of red.
Oh,
Because of the tomato sauce. I did not know that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try doing that. To use it. And Montari said that uh, you can using the dishwasher as storage, but she said see to it that you run it once a week to freshen it. I did not know that. I did not know that you need to run it at least once a week. Yes, and
hmm.
then she also shared baking soda is a great helper in cleaning not only the kitchen items or spaces. I know for us we leave like a box of like like baking powder or baking soda, I should
Big
say,
soda. Yeah.
soda in the fridge to remove like any unwanted like
Hmm.
smells from the fridge.
Yeah. It is a good deodorizer. Baking
Mm-hmm.
soda. Yeah, I was gonna say Atta Leslie has her chemical background in play right now at the moment. Yeah, because of the properties of soap being able to I'm gonna maybe take out some like scientific knowledge. But like how soap works, right, as a
Mm-hmm.
micelle, in terms it's able to like surround the food, I guess molecule in a sense we'll call it, and then just like pull it off, because of like the charges and like the reactions between like fats and water, like that. So that's how it's able to like pull off um, those sauces and things like that. And I mean, same thing with like baking soda. Um, I know at times, right, when we do have like the cooked on stuff for like pots and pans, that's also like a great use for baking soda and vinegar. Like we all know those like experiments, right? I haven't done it actually in high school for some, or in elementary school for some reason, like that experiment when you combine baking soda and vinegar and then like you make the, the volcano. But like that same chemical like type of reaction, once you like maybe soak those foods in like vinegar, and then baking soda is a good like gentle abrasive so that it can clean off those stains or um, food particles without really damaging um, your stuff. So yeah, pro baking soda, I guess that's what I want to.
William also added avoid microwaving acidic foods like tomato
Oh,
sauce
that's
in
true.
Tupperware as the acids can break down the plastic and cause things. I just want to comment on that. Like for
Ah,
us, when we need to reheat something, even if the container says like microwave safe, like
mm-hmm.
we still transfer it to like maybe like a glass plate or something that's
Okay.
it's like it's like it's a little bit safer to heat it in, right? Like glass like bowls or so that's definitely microwavable.
Right. Yeah.
Like I don't trust like plastic containers that says microwave safe. I don't know. Like I don't trust you. Like I know you said that you're microwave safe, but how microwave safe are you?
In the general sense that maybe it's safe to eat, but maybe not safe to clean, or not safe's not the right word, but yeah, hard
Andrew
to.
also added plastic drying rack above the sink can be helpful. I just want to say that
Yeah.
like for us we have like it's like a drying rack that kind of goes above like your sink, and yeah,
Ah,
it's out for like drying off like dishes. Since before we have ones that go to like the side of the sink, and it
mm-hmm.
always leaves uh like a puddle of water like there.
Yeah.
So it's useful to have it like above the sink so it kind of just drops down
Mhm.
on the sink.
And then I see another one. I guess more for those who cook,
Mhm.
right? The Leslie mentioned if you are handling raw chicken, she has a couple tips there. Don't rinse it as it could potentially spread salmonella. And then if you do cook with raw chicken, make sure you sanitize all containers that touched it. I'd
Mm.
also add if you're cooking, right, and then you're making like a dish that has like chicken and then something else, don't use the same board also, because that's like
Mhm.
another way to
Like if
spread
you need to cut it
or
and you
clean it.
have like other ingredients to cut the other ingredients first before you
That too.
before you cut the chicken on it. Because once the raw chicken touches like the cutting board,
Yeah.
like you have to clean it now. Like
Do
you have to clean
your,
it now before you use it for anything else.
yeah, I was gonna say do your mise en place. I think that's the right phrase. Correct me if I'm wrong, live chat. But yeah, but like prep all your vegetables and stuff first, and then go to the meat, and then
I
prepare
just
it.
want to hear something from live chat, or if like they can just share
Yeah.
this since I just saw it on our It's like, how do you get like hard water stains off like your dishes? Like, like if you know the answer, just put it there in our live chat. But yes, but we do hope again. Thank you for sharing your expertise. Like there's a lot more comments than like we weren't able to. I know we weren't able
Mm-mm.
to read, and a lot of these are like really really good comments. So if you want a part two of this discussion, just let us know. Just let us know, and we can do a part two of like this conversation that we've had just now. But I hope you if you learned something new, maybe or you maybe just enjoyed the conversation that we've had, and uh, let's move to another segment of our our show, which is our CFO, like CFO in action. So just in terms of like the upcoming activities for the district of Great Lakes, we have our district family cooking activity. That'll be on October 13th, so that's quickly coming up. Let's look forward to that, as well as the district Binhi Friendship Day. So, like for the Binhi out there, and if your birthday's before October 19 or after after October 19, like your 18th birthday, you're still gonna be able to attend this. But I believe this activity is like open to everyone, so you should still be good. And as well as, or if you want, if you're already like, if you're already if you already turned Kadiwa before before October 19, there is an activity you can attend on October 26th, which is the Kadiwa Formal. It's like I said, it's gonna be on October 26th. This is gonna be next month. So I believe for all the Kadiwa as well, you're all looking forward to that. And then what's next after a CFO in action?
Yes. We have a very special version of our next segment. CSD has come up with another video for us for our This Is Your Sign segment. Again, with a very special, I wouldn't say guest, but yeah, I'd call it a very special guest. So, yeah, let's find out who that is and learn our phrase for this week. Let's learn the sign of the week.
This is your
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Brother Cameron Waterman, a minister, a CSD advisor here in our district. Our word of the day or word of the week is clean up. So to do clean up, we have both of our hands, flat hands, clean, just one time, that's the word clean. If you do it multiple times, it's clean up or cleaning up.
This is your sign.
I feel like I'm gonna see this a lot more from like my mom and my dad. Like they'll just be like clean up. So like now I know what they'll say.
Right? We learned two words. We learned clean, which is clean is just once, but if you did it multiple times, then it's like clean up or like cleaning up. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And then up next, of course, I know you're all looking forward to this. I was seeing all of the hashtags in our live chat. So let's find out who won last week's hashtag challenge. Oh, let me just. Okay, let's see. Honorable mentions first to Smiley Wee, Maria Muller, Priscilla Batat, and Andrew. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Yay!
And then in fourth place is Park Ridge, Illinois. And I'm not familiar who that is, but I also
Congrats though.
third place is Sterling Heights with Lovely Romero from Bloomingdale.
Yay!
And second place is Lake County, Illinois.
All right.
Rachel in Western second place. Who's in first place?
Wow.
Lake County is in first place with Simon 77 and Bloomingdale, Illinois winning first place.
Woohoo! Awesome.
Congratulations to everyone, not just to our winners, of course, but also to everyone who continues to share their hashtags with us. We like seeing the creative hashtags that everyone always comes up with. But it is time for our show to to close. But before that, of course, we cannot end our show without saying our special thanks to the people who make our show possible. To our district ministers, first off here in Great Lakes, Brother Arthur P. Agag, our assistant district minister, and Brother Irma T. Bendicio, our district minister, and as well as there in Northern Plains, Brother Elmer Parongao, their district minister, as well as the rest of their district staff as well. And a very special thanks to Brother Angelo Aranyo V. Manalo, our SEPSI President and CFO Advisor, and most especially to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. We do hope you enjoyed our conversation today about kitchen cleanup. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Kitchen cleanup. And we do hope to see you again next week on our show here on INC Radio Northern Midwest. And we just want to say stay phenomenal, be phenomenal, and we will see you again next week. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Happy birthday for celebrating a birthday. And happy anniversary if you're celebrating an anniversary. What else? Clean up.
Hello? Earth to Ryan!
I'm so sorry. What's up?
I noticed you've been on your phone a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been really busy.
And I noticed it's been a while since you've caught up with me over phone call.
You're right. I'm sorry. I've just been busy. Like I said, family, work, so many things, life. When do you want me to call you?
How about sometime this week?
Okay, sure. I've been a bad friend. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
How has life been? Maybe I should call you next week.
Yes, like we
Okay.
discussed.
Yes, you're right.
You know, I totally understand that life gets busy, but it's still important to catch up with your friends and make time for that.
I know. That's true. I will do it. Thank you so much for reminding me. I feel like I need to remind myself and others too. I haven't caught up with a lot of people in my life.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
No matter how busy life gets, remember to communicate with your friends and family. You never know when they just need someone to talk to. This has been a reminder from INCRadio San Diego.
Time is passing by so fast. Everyone is in a rush, hurrying to achieve their goals, rushing to accomplish everything we need. At every tick of the clock, people tend to worry about their everyday living. Due to that, we are led to get pressured with our responsibilities in life. As we sojourn in this world, it seems like we are having a race against the clock. But I am grateful because while everyone is rushing with their appointments, my alarm reminds me to kneel and pray. The time when my faith will be all the more strengthened, the love of God will be felt, and my hope will be increased. As members of the Church of Christ, our services to our Almighty God are always our top priority. We are confident because of our Lord God. We always trust in, believe in, and rely on what God can do for us, and that is why we are assured in everything. So don't worry, do not be bothered. Keep your faith strong, spread love, and be hopeful.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the